All right, hopefully that went well for you yesterday, doing those few things. I have on our lessons that we're going to do 204 to 206 today. Let me get to that page. There we go. All right, oh, look at that. Prepositional phrases. It's going to be easy because we've done so many prepositional phrase things. Okay, so prepositional phrases, I have already told you over and over again. And boy, I don't know if you already did this. Maybe you didn't. Hopefully we didn't do this page already. And if you did, just listen. So prepositional phrases can be used as adjectives or adverbs. So sometimes prepositional phrases are describing a noun. That would make them adjectives. Sometimes they are describing verbs. And that would make them adverbs. And they can also be describing other adjectives, maybe. I don't know if you can possibly do that. But anyway, that's what makes adverbs can modify verbs or other adverbs or other adjectives. But anyway, we're just talking about prepositional phrases that can be used as adjectives here. Oh, I thought for a second my microphone wasn't plugged in, but it is. Okay. So, example, you have, oh, they're telling you to go back to page 247. Oh, that's the list. All right, well, let's look right here. So you have a fisherman, and he's in the yellow slicker. You have a fisherman, and he's by the wharf. You have a fisherman, and he's from Rockland. You have a fisherman who's aboard his boat, and a fisherman with his nets. All these prepositional phrases describing the fisherman. So that makes them adjectives. Prepositional phrases are always adjectives or adverbs. Always. That's all they act as. So, as far as I know. I'm sure there's an exception to the rule. Write the 5 appropriate prepositional phrases to modify the noun lighthouse. Okay, so the lighthouse is on a cliff. If you want to put something different, you can. The lighthouse is under the sky. I don't know. By the sea. For the ships. Around the bend. So if you want to put something different, feel free. Okay? All right, let's look at the next page. (205). All right. Draw a circle around each adjective phrase. Make sure it starts with a preposition and ends with a noun. We already know that. Draw an arrow to the noun or pronoun and modifies. Okay, so I helped Mrs. Jamison make 6 quarts of strawberry jam, so we'll circle that. And it describes the quarts. Of the teachers, we're so good at this now, aren't we? Each. On this shelf, the books. See how they come right after the word they modify? Of these people, some. Of great value, the gem. Behind us, the car. Of the members, many. With the freckles, 1. And I said that adjectives can modify nouns, but they can also modify pronouns because pronouns just take the place of a noun. Beside me, the girl. Of the batters, 1. From our pecan trees, leaves. About space travel, stories. Of August, month. From our Sunday school lessons, application. Of lemonade, glass. Pretty easy, right? All right. subjective case, and possessive case as headings, right? The personal. Okay, let's just review those real quick. So nominative pronouns are the nominative case pronouns are the pronouns that can act as the subjects of the sentence, or they can be predicate nominatives too. So they're I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Remember that? The objective case can act, in fact, I'm going to put, they can be the subject or the predicate nominative. Okay? Objective case, they can be the object of the preposition, they can be the direct object, and they can be the indirect object. That's me, you, him, her, it, us, you, them. The possessive case pronouns are the ones like his, hers. They're owning something. It's, ours. Okay? All right, let's go to the next page. Diagramming. We've already done this so many times, so I'm not going to. How about we do a few together, and then I'll have you do a few on your own, and that'll be enough, okay? So the president, can I write down here? I can't. I can write right here, though, right? How far out? Pretty far out. All right. The president of our class is honest and friendly. So let's go ahead and label it. We have of our class. Is the verb. The president is, he's honest and friendly. State of being verb, so it's linking. And honest and friendly are the predicate adjectives. All right, let's diagram it. So get a piece of paper out. Pause me if you need to. And I'm going to start doing it. So I have president, not enough room. All right. Is, oh, I changed it to pencil. Sorry. Okay. Is, now, I need to make this shorter because I'm going to run out of, I don't have the room. I'll make this real short here because I run out of room. All right. So he is honest, friendly. Okay. And what do we have last? Of our, okay, the would go here. And of our class describes the president. So you do of class, the noun goes on the flat line, and our. And that's what that looks like. Okay? All right, let me do number 2 with you. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll have you do a few on your own. The red tulips and yellow daffodils are pretty. All right, so we have, there's no prepositional phrase there. You have are as the verb. The daffodils and tulips. And they are pretty, predicate adjective, because are is a linking verb. So we have 2 subjects, and that's way too close together. I don't know what I'm thinking. We have tulips, and we have daffodils, and I hope I don't run out of room. They are, I might run out of room. Nope, I think I might make it. And then you can put the and red and yellow. Okay, if I'm going too fast, just pause me. All right, I'm going to erase this. All right, number 3, Mom gave us a ride to the zoo. So here's to the zoo and the museum. Wow. Okay, so actually, I did that wrong. That didn't erase, did it? To the zoo and the museum is all the prepositional phrase. All right. So, Mom gave a ride to the zoo and to the museum. They are describing the ride. Okay? So let's diagram it. Mom gave, straight up and down, but not going through for the direct object, ride. And where she gave you a ride, now this one's kind of tricky because you have a compound object of the preposition. To, and I think you split it up right here. And zoo, museum. Okay, and it's the zoo and the museum. Okay, I think that's the first time we've ever done that. All right, one more. The study of ants can be informative and interesting. So we have of ants describing the study, right? They can be. The study can be. Informative and interesting is describing the study, coming after a state of being verb. So they are both predicate adjectives. Okay? All right, let's label it. So we have a study. Can be. And we have predicate adjectives, right? So they go under the study. And I'm going to run out of room here. So, but this is kind of crazy. You have the study of ants. Oh, that's so messy. Probably don't even know what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it. I should have made study a little bit bigger. Of ants. The study is informative. This is where I'm really going to run out of space. Informative and interesting. Oh, yeah. Remember? Okay, I'm going to do this all over again because we need to fit that and up there. Let's try it again. All right. So I'm going to write study, and I'm going to give it way more room. The study can be, right? And that's all that's on the first line. All right, so over here we have the, and then we have of ants, and then we have two things connected by an and it is informative and interesting. Okay? I think that's it. All right, so how about you do, there's 5 through 12 here, all right? Why don't you pick 4? Pick 4. Pick 4 you want, all right? And do those. Remember, if you do number 11, you change it into a statement. You are one of the cheerleaders to diagram it, okay? All right, I am going to stop there and do, I think we have one more lesson to do for this week.